Hi to everyone. MEM School of Engineering, Department of Mechatronics Engineering, online classes, subject Automotive Electronics, unit number 3. Okay, chapter number 3. Okay, so last class we discussed with the different sensors like air rate sensor, crankshaft sensor, like that we discussed. In crankshaft sensor, we have Hall effect crankshaft sensor. So that process is used in the Hall effect sensor. Okay. So in this class, we are going to explain about the Hall effect sensor. Hall effect sensors are devices which are activated by the electromagnetic field. We know that magnetic field has two important characteristics: flux density and polarity. Okay, the output signal from the Hall effect sensor is the function of magnetic field density around the device. When the magnetic flux density around the sensor exceeds a certain preset threshold, the sensor detects heats and generate the output voltage called the Hall voltage. So this is the animation for the Hall effect. So when electron flow into the material, so when there is any magnetic field produced nearby a material means the electron flow will be varying. That means there is a phase lag in the, that is a potential lag in the circuit. So we can calculate the value. This is the concept of Hall effect. So that what happened in this condition. Okay. So in this concept also like this. While rotating, so when the gear teeth will become, the signal will be produced. When there is a gap between the crankshaft. So materials used in the Hall effect sensor, because we cannot use any type of material in the Hall effect, because some of the material will be refractive with the magnetic field. Okay, so the key factor determining the sensitivity of Hall effect sensor is high electron mobility. Examples are gallium arsenide, indium arsenide, indium phosphide, indium antimony, and graphite. Okay, this is the complete diagram for the Hall effect sensor. These are the different Hall effect sensor placed nearby the crankshafts. Okay, these are the different crankshaft will be used in the process. These are the ICs used for calculating the values. Okay. So principle, it is consists of basics of the thin piece of rectangular p-type and semiconductor material, such as gallium arsenide, indium arsenide, passing continuous current through itself. When the device is placed with the magnetic field, the magnetic flux lines exert a force on the semiconductor material, which deflects the charge carriers, electron and holes to either side of the semiconductor slab. This movement of charge carriers is a result of the magnetic force they experience passing through the semiconductor material. This is a Hall effect sensor model. The magnetic flux varies with the output voltage. Hall effect applications. So Hall effect is in the most of the applications, that is head-on detection. So that is head-on detection requires that the magnetic field is perpendicular to the Hall effect sensor device. That for detection, it approaches the sensor straight onwards towards the active phase, a sort of head-on approach. Sideway detection also. So main advantage of Hall effect sensor may operate as an electron switch. Such a switch costs less than the mechanical switch and is much more reliable. It can be operated at high frequency than the mechanical switch. Can be measured wide range of magnetic field, can measure both sine and amplitude, can be flat. So disadvantage of Hall effect will provide the much lower measurement accuracy than fluxgate magneto-resistance based sensor. So Hall effect sensor drift significantly requiring compensation. So applications of Hall effects: position sensing, direct current transformers, automotive fuel level indicator, and keyboard switch. Okay, next we are going to see about the temperature sensor. So temperature is the main sensor which is used in the engine, because we need to find the calculate the heat of the engine. Then only we can analyze the concept. So we need a temperature sensor in the engine process. So the temperature conveys the state of the mechanical system in terms of expansion or contraction of solids, liquid, or gases, change in electrical resistance of the conductors, semiconductors, and the thermoelectric elements. Okay, there are different types. There's my bimetallic stick, resistor temperature detector, thermistor, and thermocouples. Okay, so in this chapter, we are going to see the bimetallic thermometer. Okay. The bimetallic thermometer is the bimetallic strip which converts the temperature into the mechanical displacement. The working of the bimetallic strip depends on the thermal expansion property of the metal. The thermal expansion is the tendency of metal in which the volume of metal changes with the variation in the temperature. Okay, so every metal has a different temperature coefficient. This is the model used for the bimetallic strip. That is one material is negative coefficient temperature coefficient material. Another one is positive coefficient material. Using this material, when heat up, it will move on to the cycle on and off. This is mainly used in the switches of the iron box. So this is the circuit diagram and model for the bimetallic strip. The metal has the property of thermal expansion. The metal expands and contract constantly the temperature. The temperature coefficient of all the metal is not same. So the expansion or contraction of metal is different at the same temperature. So when the temperature increases in the bimetallic strip, the strips bends towards the metal which has a low temperature coefficient, and when the temperature decreases, the strip bends towards the metal which has the high temperature coefficient. This is the model. Okay. So this is the another definition of the bimetallic strip direct to the condition. Okay, these are types of bimetallic strips: spring model, helical model, then advantages and disadvantages. That is, thermometers are simple in construction, robust and less expensive. The thermometer gives the less accurate result by measuring the low temperature. The bimetallic thermometer is used in household device like oven, air conditioner, and in industrial apparatus like refiners, hot wires, heater, tampering tanks for measuring the temperature. Okay. So thank you. We will see in the next class.